The night parrot was one of the 3 Australian ground parrot species that had been extinct for over 100 years, but in April 2015, everything changed.
I think so. I think it's coming, yeah.
Dr. Steve Murray had done the unthinkable. He'd found a living night parrot, studied it, and released it into the wild without poachers getting their hands on it.
Gharial crocodile. The gharial crocodile, a creature straight out of a prehistoric world, still prowls the rivers of today, like a living relic from the age of dinosaurs. With its long, razor-thin snout slicing through the water and teeth designed to snatch fish with eerie precision, the gharial is a stunning reminder of ancient ecosystems that once thrived. But this remarkable survivor, with its haunting gaze and extraordinary adaptations, teeters on the edge of extinction. Once rulers of Southeast Asia's rivers, their numbers have dwindled to alarming levels as their watery kingdoms are swallowed by human expansion and environmental upheaval. The battle for their survival is as fierce as any they've faced in millennia. Conservationists fight to save these endangered guardians of our natural history, knowing that if the gharial disappears, it takes with it a bridge to a world long lost to time. Will these ancient beasts endure, or are they destined to fade into the depths of history? The answer lies in our hands.
In July 2023, fishermen in Louisiana spotted something remarkable during a fishing trip near the coast, and for a second, they couldn't believe their eyes because they weren't just looking at any other fish, they were looking at an actual pink dolphin.
Rare black leopard. A groundbreaking moment in wildlife photography occurred in Kenya when a rare black leopard, also known as a melanistic leopard, was captured on camera for the first time in over a century. The wildlife photographer strategically placed a camera trap, only to be met with disappointment until persistence finally paid off. The distinctive black coat of the leopard stood out against the nighttime backdrop, marking a significant moment for conservation efforts. This sighting serves as a reminder of the beauty and rarity of such elusive creatures, encouraging conservationists to continue their work in protecting these magnificent animals.
Bird watchers in Sarnik were excited to spot a rare yellow-headed blackbird.
Thieves, look who shows up.
Oh, I see him now. Yeah, he's right there.
Oh my goodness.
Nice.
A yellow-headed blackbird perched in the trees. He eventually flew down to the boardwalk, giving birders a long-awaited photo op.
When I first showed up, it had been seen 1 minute before I showed up, so I was pretty hopeful, but then after about an hour, you're like, oh, I'm not so sure.
But nature can be unpredictable.
Oh, it makes everything worthwhile when you just got this.
Eager bird watchers at Swan Lake searched for the elusive bird, typically found much further east. After a long wait, the yellow-headed blackbird finally appeared, rewarding the patience of the birders with a perfect photo opportunity.
Prehistoric spider-like creature. In March 2022, residents in Ohio stumbled upon a bizarre, enormous insect that had many scratching their heads. Captured on video, this creature appeared to resemble a prehistoric spider, with long legs or tentacles and a prominent tail. Filmed first on a rooftop and later crossing an empty road, its alien-like appearance sent onlookers scurrying for safety. No one could identify this unsettling being, leaving experts puzzled about its origins. Was it a remnant of a bygone era, or simply an unusually large insect? The mystery of this spider-like creature remains unsolved, captivating those intrigued by the unknown.
Red wolves, among the world's most endangered carnivores, are struggling to survive after facing severe persecution. A male red wolf was captured on a trail camera in North Carolina's National Wildlife Refuge, highlighting the fact that only 8 wild red wolves are known to exist in eastern North Carolina.
Ancient shark species. Imagine diving into the depths of the ocean and coming face to face with a creature that hasn't changed in 80 million years. That's exactly what happened to marine enthusiasts off the coast of Aoshima, Japan, when they encountered a frilled shark. With its long, slender body and gaping mouth, this ancient species looks like it swam straight out of the prehistoric past. Marine biologists believe its unique evolutionary traits, including its powerful teeth, have helped it survive where other species perished. Smaller than most sharks, the frilled shark's strong grip makes it a fascinating reminder of the resilience of life in our oceans.
In September 2022, 2 researchers led an expedition to Ferguson Island in Papua New Guinea after hearing rumors about a bird that hadn't been seen in 140 years.
Side arrow. Doka.
What is this?
It's owl. Isn't it owl? We can't tell them. We have to have them look through the photos too. Thing.
Hey, we get it.
Holy man.
It's like finding a unicorn, said the researchers, as they couldn't contain their excitement over this massive discovery. They'd finally done it. The black-naped pheasant pigeon was back from extinction.
Man, this is the happiest ever. Oh man, can you just play it back? Man, my legs are shivering.
I can't believe it.
A surprising video from Boise, Idaho, claims to show a real pterosaur flying over the city. The footage has sparked debate, with some calling it a clever hoax, while others speculate on the possible return of the ancient reptile. Experts are split, leaving the question open: is this evidence of a living pterosaur, or just the magic of video editing? Divers off Portugal's coast had a rare encounter with a massive sunfish.
The monster from the deep. You're looking at a rare sighting of a sunfish, the giant of the sea. The fish measures 15 by 12 feet and is believed to weigh as much as 5,000 pounds. It almost looks like a creature from another planet. Notice how its mouth never closes. The extraordinary video was made off the coast of Portugal.
Seeing this was a great, rare experience, and the footage is absolutely incredible.
The 15 by 12 foot sunfish glided through the water, its open mouth giving it an alien-like appearance. Though the sunfish can weigh up to 5,000 pounds, marine biologists say it's harmless and often curious about humans.
Meddling Yeti. On May 15, 2022, a group of campers in the Russian wilderness had an unforgettable experience when they stumbled upon a Yeti rummaging through their belongings. After gathering firewood, they returned to find the massive, furry creature sifting through their supplies, seemingly searching for food. In a comical twist, the Yeti accidentally sprayed itself with pepper spray, causing a moment of confusion and chaos. This amusing encounter with a legendary creature left the campers in disbelief and added another layer to the many tales surrounding the elusive Yeti.
A group of marine biologists capture incredible footage of a rare, massive deep-sea shark swimming in the ocean.
Okay, still in the belly, still in the belly. I'm not gonna... Oh, wow. When she rolls over the... Oh, wow! My goodness.
Where's my phone?
Whoa. Look at the width of that thing.
The team encounters the enormous female shark while on a mission to tag the species at its native depth from the submarine.
Oh my goodness. That is amazing.
She's gonna eat the gun.
She's trying to. Whoa. Nice positioning. Quite a sub-captain.
This stunning encounter reveals the impressive size and beauty of the prehistoric shark in its natural habitat. German zoologist Alfred Volzkow was the last to see the chameleon species that was eventually named after him in 1893. But over 100 years later, Volzkow's chameleon was rediscovered.
That night, the moment the team had been hoping for finally happened. The excellent Malagasy guide Angeluc found the first specimen of the lost species Furcifer volzkovi. He first found a female. Females of the species have never been seen before. When stressed, they show a beautiful black-white pattern and 2 to 3 red dots along their flank.
However, even more impressive about this discovery in 2018 was that not even Voltzkow could find a female specimen, so this was uncharted territory for everyone.
Rare caiman specimen found. A crocodile hunter tracking the feeding behavior of caimans made a groundbreaking discovery, a rare species known as the Rio apiporus caiman. They found this elusive creature basking on a riverbank, previously thought to be mythical. Despite the challenges posed by habitat destruction and climate change, the sighting raised hopes for conservation efforts. If more individuals can be located, there may be a chance to protect this fascinating species and ensure its survival for future generations.
In New Caledonia, a group of researchers stumbled upon arguably the rarest lizard in the world, the terror skink, which was thought to be extinct until 2002.
So this skink is the top predator here on this island in New Caledonia. There's no doubt that this guy is the T-Rex of this island. He fills the same ecological niche as the lions of the Serengeti. He is the top predator, but look at this. Something bit this guy's tail. Could be another Phoboscinctus, or there could be something else out here that is the top predator.
The little lizard lives up to its name too, as it's not only a meat eater, but also at the top of the food chain in its habitat, making it extremely deadly.
Skinks have needle-like teeth. This guy has teeth that are flat and serrated, and they point backwards, just like a shark. This guy is well equipped to be not only the top predator on this island, but to be a meat eater. He's probably hunting baby lychees as his primary food. And we have no idea how common these are here. We have no idea what the population is here.
In the early 20th century, Lord Howe Island was full of massive stink bugs until black rats arrived on the scene and ate them to extinction by 1920. But over 80 years later, in 2001, they were back.
The Lord Howe Island stick insect was thought to be extinct for more than 80 years after the trade ship SS Macambo wrecked on Lord Howe Island, introducing rats to the environment. The rats were believed then to have eaten the insect into extinction. Then in 2001, it was rediscovered on Ball's Pyramid, a rat-free volcanic outcrop 23 kilometres away. 2 years later, 2 breeding pairs were brought to Melbourne Zoo, where researchers embarked on a romantic breeding program.
Ever since, research teams across the globe have been breeding these stink bugs, hoping to reintroduce them to their natural habitat once again.
Boxes will have them in. Right. If we only had one box in there, like if this was the only box in there, the 200 of them would be in here. It would just be a mass of animals.
And well, you've brought them back from the dead, and presumably they are now safe, perfectly safe, unless someone convinces the Chinese that they're an aphrodisiac. The climax to this fascinating story lies in the hope that the Lord Howe stick insect will ultimately be reintroduced to its natural environment.
Tiny lizard, thought to be extinct for over 50 years, has been rediscovered in Western Melbourne.
The most endangered reptile on the planet, a species of dragon lizard so endangered that many people thought it was extinct, and it was last seen 50 years ago, until very recently. In this video, we're going to talk about the Victorian grassland earless dragon. So the Victorian grassland earless dragon is just one of several species of earless dragons that we have around Australia. And until fairly recently, we thought they're all the same. It's only recently that we've looked at biology and we've broken them into several species.
Ecologists found 16 of these rare lizards, which are now part of a breeding program at Melbourne Zoo.
Once abundant on the grasslands west of Melbourne through to Geelong, down here in southern Victoria, which is now one of the most populated parts of the country. Unfortunately, this particular piece of habitat, these grasslands, are the most endangered habitat in Australia. The reason for this is that while when Europeans arrived, we certainly cleared a lot of forests, we could pretty much instantaneously convert these native grasslands into productive pasture for our sheep and...
This rare species, once thought lost, highlights the importance of habitat conservation and has sparked hopes for its future survival.